a little ugly at times, and yet you look at the stats, there's some things that are really good. I mean, Justin Jackson, 9 for 12, Isaiah Hicks, 7 for 8, Tony Bradley, 5 for 7. First half, we had 14 assists on our 17 baskets. Out-rebounded on 52-38, but we should have a big rebound margin. Kennedy had 15 rebounds, but the problem is he had 7 offensive, and 5 of them were after he missed his first shot. And that helps your rebound totals, but kills your field goal percentage. But, you know, it's, I want to make sure I get, Cameron Reynolds, he was really effective for them, 5 of 6 in three-point line. We didn't get our big guys out to play him or get back to him soon enough, but we did try to, I think we probably had 10 guys to play double figures minutes. Yeah, and it's a plan that we wanted to do. We wanted to play a lot of guys, get a lot of time in. We played 7th Woods even more, except he got some foul trouble in the first half and had 2 fouls. But in that kind of situation, I'd rather not have Joel Berry play 30 minutes, so we need 7 to stay out of foul trouble. But you know, it's on the road, it's a win, and did some good things. Got some things that we learned from. We'll grade the tape, let them see the tape tomorrow, and have a short practice and try to get ready for Chattanooga on Sunday.
They cut it to 20-19, and you guys went on a 26-10 run. What did you see during that stretch?
Probably passed the ball better at that point, and we were losing our guys defensively. We never got back to Cameron. I know he made a couple of threes right before that run, but shared the ball. That was the best part of it in the first half.
Isaiah finished the first half with no fouls. How important is it for him to stay out of foul trouble, and how far do you think he's progressed in that regard?
Well, today is a very good sign. We've worked on it for 3 years. I mean, it's you go for his whole career, it's probably committed more fouls in Carolina history. But it was extremely important to us today to get him in the game and do those kind of things.
Can you talk about Barry's taking over the leadership role on this team?
Well, he's been doing that in practice. He said something about it this week. He leads more by example than anything. We've got to get Isaiah and Tony and Kennedy to realize their man setting the screen for him in the backcourt. That's inexcusable to let him get cracked like that when he's working the guy in the backcourt. So we've got to get him to do that. But he's a tough guy. I was stunned when he missed those 2 free throws early. When he finished up with 7-9. But he's had a good preseason. He's played well.
If Kennedy is more aggressive, not Kennedy, if Isaiah is more aggressive in defending that perimeter, is he liable to pick up more fouls?
No, I don't think so. I mean, we weren't in the same neighborhood when he shot him today. We've got to be closer to get a foul, but we weren't even in the same area code with him there for a while. But Isaiah had never really got his fouls on guarding the ball, shooting. Guarding the guy when he's shooting, he's always got his foul on posting up or fighting to a screen or boxing out and pushing the guy or something like that. I think he got one. Were we saying he didn't have a foul?
Oh, we had 3 overall.
Okay, because it started to say one of them was a silly foul.
It's all 3 were in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, it was a silly foul. Those are the kind of fouls, John, we got to keep him away from. We had 2 straight offensive fouls, Isaiah and Tony back to back. We had 2 3-second calls, the first time I think in my coaching career. We're going to treat those like technicals. You get a 3-second call, we're going to have to run for it because you got to move. You can't stand.
Back to Kennedy, was he a little quicker off his? You mentioned putting back his own misses, but was he a little quicker off his feet?
You know, I'm not real positive when a guy goes 4 for 13. I was really mad at him. And, you know, I want him to get the ball and shoot it quicker instead of holding it so long and drawing a crowd. You know, in the second half defensive backboards, I think he really did a nice job. He came up with some loose balls, got one he chased all the way down in the corner, but I was not pleased with what he did offensively.
Hey, Coach, you had 3 players in the first half that did not miss a shot. 2 of you guys were 5 for 5. That's unusual, would you say?
Well, we hope we were taking really good shots all the time. You can shoot a high percentage if you take really good shots. And we work on shooting a heck of a lot, shooting the shots in practice that they're going to get in the game. I think Isaiah was one of them. I think he was 5 for 5. I think Justin was 5 for 5. And I think Justin made 2 or 3 of those were threes. But Isaiah's, I should say that because Isaiah made one. It was a bad shot. It was a 2 because his feet were on the 3-point line. But no, we work on shooting, and those guys can shoot.
Take 1 or 2 more at the late.
What was the?
This was Mike Dunleavy's first college coach.
Yeah.
What was the weight? How did you feel Tulane played you? What were your?
You know, they were very scrappy, gave great effort, beat us to death on the offensive backboards. I don't know what the totals ended up being. Well, I guess we went ahead 14-12, but I felt like they got loose balls and got the offensive backboards. But I've known Michael a long time. He's going to do a great job. They'll be harder and harder to guard as the season goes along because of his understanding and their understanding of what he wants them to do, but he's really a good guy, and like I said, he's gonna do a heck of a job. I think, I can't coach his team for him, but I would think he would be pleased with how hard they played, especially on the back.
Why'd you decide to start Kenny
There
tonight?
you go.
Just felt like it's probably something I was gonna do. I have no idea. Felt like I let the staff vote, and it was 2-2, and I made the decision. Pretty easy deal. You know, and that's, I really had intended to change the lineup at halftime, but I was chewing on a little bit, got out there a little late, and didn't do it.
What about Justin taking over the scoring load with Marcus and Bryce gone?
If he's got great shots, you know, but I don't look for one guy to take over the score load. I think Steve said it best, or somebody said it, maybe it was in one of the notes, that we won the regular season and the conference championship last year, only had one guy to make all conference. That's because we're a basketball team, and I don't look for one guy to take over anything. Everybody's got to do the best they can do.
Thanks, Coach. Players development.